brothers and sisters, take a nice deep breath in with me. Hold, put the pressure on your lung, and release all that negative energy. So, brothers and sisters, we have some things to talk about, and something happened yesterday that is not cool whatsoever. I'm going to express that we as American people are very concerned about the how do I say, what's the best way to put this, the acts of disrespect by, and almost I feel like war is being brought intentionally. Family first and foremost. I want to explain what's going on. I feel as if, and this is our one, no fingers being pointed back at me, not today, not tomorrow. It's as if wars are almost being brought to our soil because of some very disrespectful and some very some people that are just not just out of line. Okay, and this is just how I feel. Our amendment rights are trying to be taken away, and it's getting really bad really quick. And so, okay, so check this out. All this stuff that you're seeing on the news is trying to take the focus off of the things that are going on in our country and the American people that are being hurt by obviously what's going on. For example, climate change. So I went into this a while ago and I was talking about how Florida is not looking good because of climate change. Now China, all of a sudden, shout out to China. I want to give my thanks and praises right now to China, because actually I appreciate China very much. Family, they're family. They are absolutely family. And this is something that we need to come together, as opposed to letting one individual get in the way of potentially peace that we need, and peace of mind. And so basically, disrespect is not cool. So, okay, let me explain it like this. I'm doing the best I can to explain this. In other countries, there's cultural differences in other countries, and when you see these cultural differences, sometimes people overstep their boundaries because they don't understand the way their cultural their culture is. That's what I'm trying to say. People have a different culture. So one thing we don't like, brothers and sisters, okay, is disrespect and to be disrespected. So we do need to have these climate change. We do need to engage in working together globally, not just in America, but also. So the news is taking I'm doing the best I can here to talk about what's going on. So the news is kind of just fanning the fire, and one disrespectful person can ruin it all for America, and we should not have it like that, because these people are in high positions of power. So, brothers and sisters, I believe as a collective, we all need to come together and decide what we want. Because I know one thing, family, we don't want war. War is not good. We need to work together, because if we want to move on further into a better world for our children, even, it's time to really start talking about some legitimate things how we can change the world together, because this is not like the seasons changes, right? The seasons changing here now, but we need to work together with world leaders. So when you have world leaders doing disrespectful things in other countries, in which they might not understand as disrespectful, but the other party takes it as what you just did, you're crossing the line. So we need to get back to we need to come and see eye to eye together. And who is we? We, the American people, need to come eye to eye together, so that way we can work with foreign relations with other countries. And I truly do believe that full-heartedly and wholeheartedly. I want to give my thanks and praises to everybody right now. Thank you for listening. And this is of the utmost importance, that because disrespect is not cool. And like I said, one person could ruin a whole country's train of thought. And I'm sure a lot of people want peace, not war, because with war, one, it's bad for business, really bad for business, and two, war leads to, you know, a lot of death. Okay, so I want to give my thanks and praises to everybody right now, and that's the best way I can explain it. But you have to understand. Let me go into the book of Enoch. Okay, the book of Enoch talks about the elect ones, how in the after, I think we are just past the book of Revelations, if not kind of mixed in with the book of Enoch. The book of Enoch talks about the elect ones by basically the people. You should look into it. It's a good book. So if we make it out of the book of Revelations without killing all of us at the same time with nuclear weapons, that's why I say denuclearization is key, then we can move further into making this world seriously green again, because it's gotten that bad. So brothers and sisters, no disrespect. Be respectful to your elders specifically. Okay? Definitely be respectful to your elders, but be respectful, period, to your neighbors, and you'll find that you'll get the respect back. With that said, brothers and sisters, I want to say my thanks and praises again to everybody, and you know who I really appreciate, and that is the veterans, because they fought for this country to be free, and I know they know war. And if you were to ask them, they'd probably say, okay, like a lot of people, even from the Vietnam time. So shout out to my Uncle Les. He passed on, but he was a Vietnam veteran. They won't even talk about what happened over there. That's how bad it was. Okay, we had no right to even be out there. It was just, I'm not going to go too deep into detail as to why. Well, it's complicated, let's just say that. So some people would say we did a good thing, and some people would neglect that we did. I think that it wasn't necessary. But then again, don't take that word with a grain of salt. Other than that, we do need China. Peace be with you, and also with you. Have a wonderful day, family. Respect.